Welcome back to school, Glasgow. We're so happy to have you. All the families are absolutely welcome to Back to School Night. We're going to go ahead and get started. So if you need a translation, the directions for doing that on YouTube are here. Welcome to English 6. I am Trisha Cotter. I am so happy to be your child's English teacher this year. I will be team teaching with Miss Emily Belwar in every class period that we have English 6. So if your child has English, they will also be seeing Miss Belwar. Some fun facts about me. I graduated from Virginia Tech in 2015 and immediately went on to receive my MED from Marymount University in 2016. This is now my 5th year teaching. Time has been flying, but this is my first year at Glasgow. So much like your 6th graders, this is my first time not only in the digital world of virtual teaching, but also in the middle school setting. I've previously taught at Daniels Run Elementary School in Fairfax City, and there I taught 5th and 6th grade. And I just recently became AAP, or Advanced Academics Proficiency endorsed. So some fun facts about me is I love to kayak, hike, and travel the world when it's safe to do so. I've taken this time in quarantine to not only read YA or young adult books to support your students' learning, but I've also just taken the time to read the fiction books that I enjoy. Another fun fact is that in July, I moved into DC and have spent the time exploring the city in a safe way. So let's get into English 6. Even in the virtual environment, I believe that students learn best when they feel safe and confident in their classrooms. Miss Belwar and I work really hard to make sure that the students understand the expectations and routines of class, so there's never any wonderings of what's going to come next or what we're expecting. My goal is that kids feel both challenged and maybe a little bit uncomfortable, knowing that they have the support from their teachers to back them up when things get challenging. To be successful in my classroom, students will need to arrive on time prepared for class. We have a full 80-minute block that we have packed full of curriculum and activities and games that we don't want kids to miss. So it's very important that whether or not they're coming in at 7:30 in the morning or 12:55, that they're arriving on time. They should be completing assignments in Google Classroom. Ms. Belwar and I both set the assignment due dates within Google Classroom so students can see consistently when assignments are due. And they should attend office hours when they need guidance. Our office hours are on Wednesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3:30 and Monday mornings from 10 to 10:45. What will your student learn this year in English 6? I just took the basics of what all of our essential standards are to be able to talk through this slide. This year, we're putting a heavy focus on communication and collaboration in the digital world. However, we're still learning about reading, writing, and research. My favorite reading unit in the 6th grade is actually that 3rd tab there, literary nonfiction, because it combines their creative understanding of writing with their knowledge of reading. And my favorite writing unit of the year is persuasive writing, because we give kids really relevant topics to think, wonder, and research about. Grading and assessments. So your student in English class will be formatively assessed and summatively assessed. Those formative assessments are quick check-ins, more casual on a day-to-day basis, whereas those summative assessments are the tests that we think of for school. That's where we can really judge whether or not your child is meeting the standard that we put forth. And if they're not, we can give them supports to do so. And if they're exceeding, we can give them extra scaffolds to really push them beyond their limit. So other feedback about how your student is organized and behaving in school will be visible on their report card, but we'll also be communicating through email and phone calls. Teacher support is available on both Blackboard 24/7 and Google Classroom. In Blackboard 24/7, you can find our office hours, our syllabus, contact information, and most importantly, our grid. The grid is where the English team has put all of the lessons and standards that students are going to be learning that week. In Google Classroom, students will find their classwork, resources, and information about the library. You can always contact me via my email at the bottom of this slide. The best way to support your child in English is to ask them what they're learning in class or to show me your grid. By looking at that grid, you can see what students are learning and reading and ask them questions to build their comprehension. They will also have homework assignments posted on Google Classroom on Mondays, and those Google assignments will have a due date written on them, so you'll be able to see and check that your child has finished that. And last but not least, their supplies. Especially in English class, it's important that they have a binder with loose leaf paper just in case we do an activity or a game with writing, as well as having their agenda in case an upcoming event or assignment is due, and of course their computer. We're looking forward to a great year. Thank you so much.